Welcome back to Character Select. Tyler, Malhavoc, Sorcery 2. And we're going to go right, following the old man. Night is falling. Luckily, by the roadside is a small inn, which make a perfect place to stay before you lose yourself in the winding streets of Kharé. Alternatively, you can walk into the fields to the right and sleep out under the stars. From somewhere nearby, you hear a low, baying howl.
That's kind of a don't sleep outside. Now let's go to the inn.
Alright. A sign outside the inn proclaims it the Crooked Finger.
Wow, so yeah, this is, they've got more, map sets.
Yes.
In this one.
You go inside and find an empty bar. The bartender is snoozing at the counter. Clearly, trade is bad. Yeah, this is up the ante a lot from the last one. So,
let's go poke the
can
bartender.
leave or go talk to the bartender.
Let's poke him.
Alright. The bartender wakes with a snortle as you approach. Greetings, traveler, he yawns. You'll be looking for directions to somewhere else, I suppose.
I wish to take a room.
No trouble, innkeeper says. 7 gold pieces.
God fucking hell. So I suppose the whole point of swindle stones is that we could win nights.
I'll just let you know outright. Swindle stones can be used to win money, information, or discounts, etc.
And haggle is just get the price lower.
Yep.
If we haggle, we may not be able to swindle stones. But if we swindle stones, we may lose and have to pay the full price.
True that. That's gambling.
Yeah, I don't like gambling. Gambling's dangerous, kids. Don't do it.
Or do. We're not your parents.
No, well, yeah.
Ask your parents how fun gambling is.
Yeah. Alright, let's try and haggle and see if then we can do swindle stones, depending on how long
yeah, because fuck me, 7 is a lot.
Yeah.
7 gold pieces is robbery, you tell him. Innkeeper shrugs. Kharé prices might not be what you're used to, he says, but you can sleep in the street if you prefer. And maybe you'll see why they're as high as they are.
Alright, so he's not going to haggle at all. Alright, yeah, we'll play swindle stones then.
You play swindle stones, you suggest. The innkeeper narrows his eyes. You can think you can cheat me out of my gold, you got the wrong idea.
So you're no good?
You reply, with a carefully calculated insult. The innkeeper's brow knits downward. When I was a boy, he growls, I could play 6 games of swindle stones at the same time and win at least 5 of them. I'm one of the best players in this city.
I'm just a beginner.
Ha! The innkeeper laughs. Of course you are. Think you can walk in here and hustle me? A full-blooded Kharéan? You got another thing coming. Come on. He sweeps a space on the bar top and he rubs his hands. What's the stake?
Bet the cost of the room.
The cost of the room, you suggest. 7 gold pieces. You place a stack of the coins on the bar. The innkeeper grins and rubs his hands together. Sounds like my kind of game. The innkeeper counts out 5 dice each and waves at you to bid.
Alright.
Not a bad hand.
Let's do the
We'll
ones.
start at 1. Alright, 1 5. About 2 ones.
2 ones.
3 ones.
And we can't.
4 ones.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's do 4 ones. 5 ones, okay.
Do we want to raise it higher, or do you want to call him?
Let's go ahead and call him.
What was this for? Oh, there you go. Okay.
He might have 2 ones, and that means he might win it.
Yep, he got it.
He got it. I figured he would. Alright, so we're gonna go do 2s this time.
You're in Kharé for a while, you are.
A short while, yes. Let's do 3 twos.
Not too long, I hope. And be sure to visit the festival.
What festival? Yeah, let's do 5 twos.
A den of thieves and pickpockets, no doubt. Either that, you have to watch your purse, or also a good time to be had. Sweet. Not terrible. This place seems very empty. So not tonight, that's all.
It's usually busier than this, yeah? Or,
This isn't slow, it's a dead stop.
That's interesting. So actually what you say depends on which dice you pick. That's cool.
Yep. Welcome to the Lower Kharé, the poor end of a poor city port. Not many people around here can afford to drink or gamble. Maybe you should try a different line of work. Thanks for the advice, stranger, but you're paying my rent for the night with this game. Haha, fuck you.
Ha ha! No, you bitch!
Let's begin at 2 twos. Alright, how about...
We can do ones, or yeah, let's do 4
I'm just gonna do
twos.
4 twos. Alright, yeah, fuck you. You don't have 3 twos. That doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, liar's dice doesn't work when you only have, like, a few
Well, that's
dice.
well, I mean, it makes it infinitely harder.
Yeah. So, let's do, start on the 3s. My bid is 2
My
ones.
bid... How about 2 3s? Because you lose your leverage
Yeah.
the lower you go. And so now, like, there's no way we can lose. Alright. So he bet a 2, so he probably has a 2. So I'm gonna bet this, and then he has to bet 2 of something. Shit. I lost that. 2 3s. Okay, now he loses.
Alright, so yeah, we can call that.
Shit.
Oh no! What happened?
Game crashed.
It was like, fuck, he's about to win. No!
Pretty much.
It just did a Mr. President and dived on it. I
Uh,
can still hear the, I still hear
There
the
we go.
game.
Yeah, I booted it back up.
Oh, so it just, wow, okay, so it picks up, like, immediately on it.
Yeah, like, the autosave is pretty good on this. Alright, so we win.
That means we can stay the night.
You collect your gold from the counter once more, and the innkeeper reluctantly counts out another 7 into your palm. So we were at 13. We are now at 20 gold. I was unlucky. It happens, he says. You want another try? We can keep going.
I know, I was looking at that, it's like, wow, can you just, like, take all his frickin' money?
Yes, you can. But I don't know how interesting that is to watch.
No, I don't either. And I was about to say, you know, if I was playing this solo, I would do that just to cheese the shit out of the game.
Alright, I'm not... It's like,
so-
minor spoiler for that. There was a place called the Halls of Vlada.
Mhm.
This building here
Yeah.
is a Swindlestones, like, tournament hall. You can just sit in here and win so much gold.
Just, like, you know what? I was considering moving on to find the Crown of Kings, but now that I own all of Kharé,
It's like, I mean, who needs the Crown of Kings? It's great.
it's like,
Anyway.
I own a city port. Like, I literally have all of the gold. The entire guards are on my payroll.
It's great. It's fantastic. I love it.
It's like,
Oh, man.
fuck you, I'm God King of this place.
Ozymandias, God King of Kings.
I was about to say, that seems like it could be exploited very, very harshly.
Yes, it can.
But yeah, doesn't make for interesting gameplay. I think we'll keep the swindle stones to when
is necessary.
When it's necessary and when we can get an advantage. So
yeah. Gotcha.
So we have played enough for now.
All right. You tell him, happy with your winning streak. Winning streak is 1 game. Very well, innkeeper smiles. Room costs 7 gold pieces then, as I said.
Yeah. So...
But, we can leave.
We could.
Or we can pay for the room.
We only have 1 ration. I was hoping I could talk to him again and get some food as well. But we do have a ration for the night, so I guess let's go ahead and go up there. We can get food tomorrow.
Alright.
With 13 gold, or swindle stone some gold.
You hand over 7 gold pieces. The man shows you upstairs to a room. Seems clean enough. There are no rats on the bed, and the linen seems to have been washed at least once this month.
Yeah, people don't live in medieval times.
After a long day of walking, the thought of a real bed is a welcome relief. You settle down.
Eat something before sleep.
You eat the last of your cheese and bread, and then settle down to sleep. The sounds of the city drift to you on the night air, shouts and screams, and the occasional distinct howl. You doze fitfully and dream.
Yeah, probably a good idea not to sleep outside.
Your dreams, when they come, are of the wall, like a towering monster, drenched in moss and slime. The gate, its wide open maw. As you watch, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and skewers the old beggar man, lifting him flailing into the air. Meanwhile, the one-armed prisoner throws the knuckles of his missing hand onto the bench over and over, calling endlessly to himself. And it is as though you can see the crown sitting in the dust on the far side of the north gate, so close and yet out of reach. The next morning. You feel better for your night's rest. Going downstairs, you find the bartender miserably counting coins on the bar. Need anything? He asks, hopefully.
Provisions, and we may get directions as well.
The innkeeper shakes his head. I don't have any food. Try the Flayer's Hut. Middle road, up through the fields. It has a good stew. You thank him, and take your leave of the inn.
Oh well.
Head out to the road. Outside, the air tastes fresh. It has rained a little overnight. In a little distance from here, a busy crossroads marks the start of the city. One thing I want to look at first. Okay, we don't have it yet, so it doesn't matter. I'll get to it when we get there.
Okay.
So we are at the crossroads. Following the track for a few minutes, you reach a junction where the 3 roads begin. These are the outskirts of Kharé. Huts huddle like beggars on either side of the tracks leading uphill into the city port.
You there, Tyler? Your audio cut out on me.
Now. 1 second. Sorry, we're back. Technical difficulties, as usual. So yes, you're at a crossroads.
Outskirts of Kharé, huts huddled like beggars on either side. Pause to look around, because I know he said the Flayer's Hut may have been around here.
Mm-hmm. It must be clear to everyone around that you are a stranger in these parts. The city's inhabitants, a multitude of malevolent creatures who would kill you for the laces of your boots, turn to watch you as they pass. You are sport, a figure to be jostled and robbed, and one who will likely fall prey to the strange, elaborate system of traps laid across Kharé by the early settlers to protect themselves from one another.
Alright, Parsec was freaking out. I need to reconnect.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so let's look at the paths then.
There are more people here than you've seen in a long time. You cast an eye across the faces to see if any are Flanker, the assassin you met outside Torapani, your only friend in this city.
Which, can we scroll back up to the, damn, I was gonna see what the... Was it the middle path that they said the Flayer's Hut was on?
He did say the middle path, yes.
So look ahead.
So he means this path, like the one in the middle here, going up this way. Alright.
So look ahead. This whole place is a maze.
Ahead is the main road into the center of Kharé. Its surface rutted from cartwheels. Further in the distance, you see fields. This is the route taken by supply wagons to the docks.
And then we'll look left and right as well to see what's what.
Alright, look left. To the left, you see a group of scruffy youngsters walking up the road with packs on their backs.
Okay. And right?
To the right, the track heads down towards fields. A hut stands proud a little further on. The business of this place is confusing, but you will simply have to strike out. The north gate awaits. Just at that moment, a cart rolls down the road from the right and careens around the corner to take the main track ahead. On its back are stacked several crates. One teeters for a moment, then falls near your feet, its lid cracking open.
I don't know, we could get stuff or we could earn points depending on who the driver or who it belongs to. That, and I might not want... If it's something illegal, I might want nothing to do with it.
Well, it's hard to tell if it's illegal until you look at it, right?
Yeah, let's take a look and see what it is.
Alright. Kneeling down in the mud, you prise open the crate with your fingers. Inside is a pile of smashed bottles. Thick purple liquid swills about, littered with shards of glass. There are perhaps 4 bottles still intact, but you recognize the smell. It is Blimberry, a potion with many healing properties.
Shit.
I mean, it is a city of thieves.
Yeah, so let's take 4 bottles. Because that could come in... It will also do for a meal. Interesting.
Yep, you take all of the bottles, wipe them down as best you can on the grass nearby, and put them into your pack. A lucky find indeed. Blimberry juice will heal you, so we can use it as a potion of healing to recover stamina. It will also do for a meal. Additionally, it is useful in one spell. Dock. So we can use this to heal any person that drinks the potion when we cast Dock.
Interesting.
But it will not raise the dead.
Probably a good thing.
So which way would you like to go? Would you like to turn right to head towards the Festival of Thieves? Head left to go up this road with all these houses? Or would you like to go straight ahead towards the farms?
Let's go straight ahead, because that's where the Flayer's hut is.
Alright. Do you really want to meet a guy named the Flayer?
Yeah, kind of a good point, but at the same time, I don't know if we should go into the houses where we'll get pickpocketed, or go to the Festival of Thieves where we will get pickpocketed. Although, what is that?
What is what?
Here's a humongous building sitting there.
This one?
Not the artist quarters, down, right
this
there.
One?
Yeah, what is that?
Looks like a mansion of some kind. Would you like to head that way? Because it doesn't look like there's many interesting buildings going along the center here.
Yeah, that's the
it's
farming
like
here.
There's like this little monument right here. And then, of course, the festival is like, looks like they got like stalls and tents and
games and murder. Yep. So our goal here, let's zoom out a little bit.
So our goal is to get here to the north gate and get through to the backlands beyond.
Alright, so if we...
So
what
we
the
have
hell
to get
is that
to...
temple next to it?
What, this one?
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll have to get there, won't we? But our goal is to get to this gate first, because it's the only way across the river.
The river.
Because swimming this river is... We're not going to be able to swim this river.
Yeah, can't do it. Alright, and I'm sure there's going to be something that needs to be done up at the dock gate to actually allow us to get across. So the mansion row, I'm assuming that's higher end housing.
Those do look like some pretty nice houses.
Let's go, I guess, through the downtown area.
Which way is that? So left?
Left. Let's go to the left. There might be more things to do. Those potions can double as food if absolutely necessary.
Yep, absolutely. You follow the children with backpacks up the road. Homes, hovels line the track, and strange faces appear at the windows, watching you as you pass. Then, from around the bend ahead, a troop of guards appears.
I don't know, they never really saw me enter. So...
But it did say that above earlier that you are very obviously a stranger.
That's right. I don't want to dart into a hut, and blending in with the youngsters probably wouldn't work well. I guess try to keep my head low?
Alright, let's do that then. You keep your weary face down, and you must have the right slump to your shoulders as the guards pass straight by with nothing more than a derogatory comment. A pleasant herbal smell drifts from the doorway of a nearby hut. So we can go along the street or check out the hut.
Let's check out the hut.
Inside is
Drugs!
Dark, with the smell of rotting straw rising from a pile of mattresses that circle a low table. It is only after a moment that you notice that these mattresses are occupied. 3 ugly faces peer at you through clouds of smoke rising from a hookah pipe that sits on the table. They are lovely people, aren't they?
Yeah, no kidding. Ugly faces. Alright. Leave this place.
Alright. The smell in the air is sweet and stupefying.
Yeah,
you go straight back into the
drugged.
fresh air and then continue up the street.
To me, that seems like a really good way to get drugged and mugged. I'm like, nah, that's okay.
You wake up and your kidneys are missing, right?
Or something like that. I was like...
Ooh, boy. You continue up the narrow road. It is packed either side with mud brick hovels, but most are deserted. A few creatures pass by, heads turned down. They do not look at you. This part of the city port is barely habited, so should be safe enough to pass through quickly. You pass a drinking fountain, dribbling water into a chipped stone bowl.
Stop a creature to talk.
Yep. You stop a stooped orc-like creature.
Is the drinking water safe?
The creature looks at the fountain and blinks in surprise. I hope so, he says. I've drunk from it every day of my life. The creature looks somewhat uncomfortable to be talking to you.
I'm new to Kharé.
Hi there, I'm new to Kharé. How are you doing, friend?
Exactly, I'm trying to get some directions here.
The creature shrugs. They keep one hand on your purse, the other on your sword, it replies. The people here would steal both.
I'm heading for the north gate.
The creature nods sadly. North gate? I heard about that once.
You've never seen it?
Oh no. No one really goes there. I think maybe they took it down. But then, I've never been able to afford to cross the river.
Is that expensive?
I don't know, the creature answers. It's all relative. Excuse me, I'll have to be going. And with that, he shuffles away.
Yeah, I knew there was a toll for the troll bridge.
You gotta pay the troll's toll to get to the North Gate hole.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the fountain... Well, we're not hungry or anything like that, so we'll keep going.
No.
We're not
Okay.
low on stamina.
You leave the fountain untested, and continue up the road.
It turns out it turns you into an orc-like creature. No, that's okay.
Maybe. This part of the town feels abandoned, like the drying strip of sand left behind by a falling tide.
Walk on.
A little further on, the road approaches the first stone building you have seen since the hut by the gates. It has windows of glass and a wide yard inside its uneven high wall. Whoever lives here is wealthy and understandably cautious. They have, however, left a fine stallion only loosely tied up outside.
Yeah, no, that's a
You
trap.
can ignore the horse and go to the main road, go in the house, or look at the horse.
That looks like a trap right there. What the fuck? We don't have to take the horse, we can just examine it, but then we may not be able to go to the house either.
Well, you do have 3 rewinds, remember.
Yeah. Let's go to the house.
Alright.
Wow. Big area.
Yeah, we can take a look at that real quick. So, it is not a small house with I mean, they're revealing the secret passage there behind the fireplace to you,
Yeah,
but whatever.
No. It's like, that's not
anyway.
how a proper DM does it.
No, that's why they don't show you those maps, generally. Like, the maps in, like, the D&D books are generally for the DMs, because they have, like, the secret passages and all that in there. So, it is what it is. Anyway, you step through the gate of the house into its wide front yard. It was once a magnificent place, with fish ponds now stagnant, fountains now cracked and dry, and small groups of quiet trees now overgrown and gnarled like whispering old men. The building itself has fared no better. One side has collapsed in on itself completely, and the other leans perilously to one side.
Good grief. What the
Would
hell?
you like to look in the trees, approach the building, or look at the fountains?
Approach the building.
Alright, we are going to approach the building, and we're going to do that next time on Character Select.
On Sorcery Z! Nah.
On next time on Sorcery Z! So thank you all very much for watching. Click that like button down below if you want to. Subscribe, ding that bell, etc.
All that good stuff.
Now,
Mhm.
what do you think you're going to find in here?
I don't know. Probably some crazy old man again.
I do love doing the old man voice.
That seems to be like a constant theme in this place. Either they're an asshole, a beast, or an old man.
Fantastic.
Like, I mean,
we'll find out.
The exception was like Jan, but then they were a magic-stealing little bastard, so...
Yeah, he was a little bastard, but we'll find out next time. So thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye!